Old Man Sarge back again with Seerensey, and we are going to go try to get a falcon feather. While I chat, we'll give you a little update though. I am level 30, so level 30 wizard, and I have adjusted some of my items to try to give me a little more strength and a little more constitution, and that has brought down my agility just a touch, and that again is for the reason that I explained in my last video, that con and strength are necessary additions to your bonus damage. Plus con addition also helps out with your armor. So if you're looking for items that give you intelligence, if you can add agility, con, or strength, then you will increase your damage output from some of these spells. Same thing with rings, you know, if you end up with a con ring or a agility ring. I'm still got work to do though. I've got these charisma things that I'm not sure help me a whole lot. I have a safety bubble already built up, and I always recommend that when you go out and you experience and you get your level that you're kind of looking for, like level 30, you get an additional bubble in case you die. You don't lose your level. Level 30 will be a pretty easy level, I think, compared to 26 and 27, which I thought were really hard. But I think that might change for people in the future. The reason I say that is that that things are going to change is because they've increased the range of creatures that you can kill and get experience for. They did that just recently in the last patch or so. And that means that people are going to be able to hunt for a much longer time frame. I'm not the only one that's been coming up here into the frigid Hagor, I guess. And so trying to find a cedar tree to get a falcon feather out of is not going to be the easiest thing. The other thing that kind of stinks for a wizard is that these all these things are like cold resistant. So now you're down to 2 spell lines. So you're down to your electrical and your fire. This is the last week of February, starting the last week of February of 2025. So, just so that you have a reference to the way the game is now and the way the game would be in the future, the expectation is that they'll release the Druid pretty shortly. So people are going to be able to make Druids now, and probably starting next week, I'm guessing. maybe the beginning of March, I don't know. And when that happens, I expect there will be a ton of druids for a week or two, and that there won't be a lot of people leveling up. They're people that they're playing now, and then once that rush is over with, some people will still stay with the druids, but other people are going to probably play other things. See, I'm reaching the edge of what I can tolerate for the frigid weather. Somebody told me that that one of their things isn't working, one of their quest lines to increase this. So we might be out of luck with the falcon feather. Like I said, a lot of other people I know of come up here and gather cedar lumber and looking for falcon feathers. Why are falcon feathers so hot in demand? The reason is, oh, there's a cedar tree right there, but there's an orc, and then there's this. I can't, there's no way I can get it. There's another one with guards. So the main reason is, first of all, there's a quest for gathering, which I'll click on right now. I just want to get to a safe place, or a perceived safe place. Okay. And it's right here. Wood cutting. Lining the nest. Gather 5 falcon feathers. Currently, the only place to find falcon feathers are here, that I'm aware of, in cedar trees. So 5's quite a bit. So you got to gather 5 of those. But the other thing that falcon feathers are used for is crafting. Oh my gosh. What did I do? So you craft some things with falcon feathers too, like clothing. And again, can't get that. I mean, I don't think I can get it. And so, falcon feathers are a hot commodity, which I think is kind of cool that you got an item that, or something, a component that is hard to it's hard to get, and then when you get it, it can be used for multiple things. I have a friend who can come up here, and he does a lot of the farming up here, but he's an enchanter, and I think what he does is, if he gets in trouble, he mezzes, and then he lulls them, and then invises again, and then he's done. Like, he can they forget who he is and all that, and then he can just continue on with whatever he was doing. I can't really do that. I can root and then run. Then if I root and run, then I gotta have a place to run, which means I'll probably train a bunch of more creatures. So I just kind of sneak around looking for... There's a cedar tree right there. And there's a boar. But I think I might be able to get this. Nope. Hold on. Ah, man, there's just like, there's two boars right there. Now that one goes that way, and this one goes that way. I don't know if I have enough time. I don't think it's worth the risk. So, and I'm going to stay away from them. Not worth the risk, darn it. I mean, I could kill the spiders, but the boars are elite mobs. There's no way I could kill them. There's a cedar tree right there. But then we got a spider and an orc right next to it. So no, it's just not worth it. And then we're back to where we started. I just don't think I can get to that cedar tree. So now we'll try the lower part. So we'll try down here and see if we can find our last falcon feather. There it is, right there. But just too many things. We might be out of luck here, folks. And we can't get that because of them. There's a cedar tree, and there's a... Let's see if he'll walk away. I think I'm probably just going to have to come back with other people. I just don't have... I don't really want to die. It's kind of not something I want to have happen, so... I only need one falcon feather. It's just kind of frustrating. falcon feathers, all we need. And even if I got a cedar tree, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get a falcon feather out of it. And then you can see, like, my screen starts to, it's because I'm walking into the colder area. So my friend, he's got 62 frigid, but that's because he can make a potion that gives him frigid resistance. And on top of that, he has a cloak that he found out here, which gives him frigid resistance. There's some ore. If I can kill this one spider, I can get that ore. Which I should be able to do. Let's give ourselves more fire. And let's do something else though too. So this is a cold spell. This is blizzard. Let's get rid of blizzard. And we'll find electric static storm instead. So now we're going to concentrate entirely on he froze us. He resisted it. Yeah, this is not going to go well. He's still aggro to us. He might actually come down here. There we go, we got rid of him. Yeah. So I talked to somebody else who's a summoner. And the summoner told me that he can take on reds. And I was like, maybe I could take on reds, but I kind of doubt it. There's a large cedar tree. Oh, wonderful. But I don't think that I can. I can barely take an orange. But he said, oh, it just takes time. You just gotta and I'm like, well, wizards don't have time. We've got what they call burst damage, which I watched another video and somebody else was talking about it. So, man, I just don't like sitting around there. So we have burst damage, which means that we can do a lot of damage quickly. But if this takes a long time, then we're kind of out of luck. And because they're going to kill us because we have no pet, like they have a pet to take the damage, we don't. On top of that, we run out of mana and we run out of our circles our focus. I just don't think I'm going to have any luck today, folks. I mean, I found cedar trees. I just can't really... I can't get them. I've always kind of had trouble in this zone because one of my... Oh, we're back to where we were. One of my major... major abilities, which is cold damage, is essentially it's gone. I really can't use it here. So I've got 2 legs out of 3. Alright, we're gonna basically probably head out here, folks. Maybe my friend will give me a falcon feather because I think he's got some collected. So thanks for watching. Sorry it wasn't that interesting. We might have been able to take that spider, but it would have been close. And you know, here's the thing: is I've been killing yellows in Silent Plains, and I have been down to half strength. Here, I attack a blue, and I go down to 1/3 of my health. So it's just not a great place for me to level, I don't think. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll talk with you another time.